Thank you, Senator Capito, and welcome, Ms. Fox. I'm glad you're back with us again. I wanted to just flag Rhode Island's situation for you as we have a moment here together. In 2019, our Department of Health tested every major drinking water supply in the state and the water in every school that had its own well. We still have a lot of well supply in Rhode Island. 80% of Rhode Islanders through this process had their primary source of water tested, so it was pretty comprehensive. And PFAS chemicals were detected in 44% of the locations tested. Drinking waters serving 14 different Rhode Island cities and towns like North Providence and Pawtucket, Newport, Cumberland, and South Kingstown tested positive for PFAS at levels that have already been declared unsafe under the standards of neighboring states. Elevated levels were detected in school water systems in Foster, in Gloucester, in North Smithfield, in Scituate, and at our wonderful University of Rhode Island. PFAS contamination was perhaps unsurprisingly also found at Naval Station Newport. We are now following federal guidance by requiring people to avoid drinking water that has PFOA or PFOS in levels above 70 parts per trillion. But Massachusetts sets that limit at 20 parts per trillion combined for 6 of the most common PFAS compounds, and Vermont also sets a limit of 20 parts per trillion combined for 5 PFAS compounds. So our Department of Health has begun work on its own PFAS regulations and is working on drafting our state-level drinking water standard. In February, our Department of Environmental Management signed on to a letter with other state environmental agencies in New England highlighting for you specific efforts that the EPA could take to help federal, state, and local governments address PFAS, including expanding maximum containment level rules beyond PFOA and PFOS, regulating PFAS as a class, developing guidance for disposal of PFAS products, and recognizing stricter state-level standards where they exist compared to federal standards. I would ask you to please review that letter, and it would be helpful if you could send me an updated reply as to where you all are with respect to the various proposals to you that the states have made.
Well, first of all, Senator, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And absolutely, I would be happy to follow up with a formal reply. I'd also be happy to meet with some of the stakeholders and leaders you just described in Rhode Island. We'd love to learn from their experience and make sure, we're getting what we do right. So happy to commit to doing that.
Great. Look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep going.
Thank you.